Yeah,
All
probably.
right,
That's what
so
I'm thinking.
it's all good. It's all good. Well, we went live. We decided to go live this time instead of doing it on YouTube. But welcome to another episode. What's this? The fifth episode? Fifth episode
Yes. Yes, sir.
of
Yes, sir. Number five.
Eavesdropping Knowledge, where we talk trucking and other entrepreneurship endeavors. And this week we're gonna be talking about the struggles of dispatching, man. Because we out here struggling, baby. We struggling. Not struggling in the sense that we not getting our carriers loads and everything, because me and James do that, and we're doing what we need to do, and our carriers are happy. But it's since the market is down, it's times are hard, and it's trying. I think times are showing who's the strongest and who's going to survive. It's testing the drivers, it's testing the dispatchers, it's testing even the brokers. It's testing everybody to see who's the strongest to survive. What are your thoughts on that, James?
I agree, 1,000%.
Hello,
Shout,
Father.
shout out. Yeah, that's my son. It's Preston. What's up, man?
That's
How
Press.
you doing?
Yo,
Yeah.
Press. Yo, you cool in the mug, bro.
Yeah, he just
I
had his
saw you,
party.
man. Your party was nice, but go ahead, bro.
Yeah, so well, Alex, for those that don't know, we took the dispatching course from Alex Good Energy Burton. So shout out to him. Um, I will forever be thankful to him because he gave us a skill set and allowed us to make money. So anytime someone gives you the ability to make money, you know what I'm saying, that's a beautiful thing. But one thing that he has always maintained is that the freight market, you have ups and downs. Like things are gonna go up, things are gonna go down, and it's kind of funny because when we kind of jumped in the market, we were kind of on an upswing.
Yeah,
So like anybody who knows, taking it back a little bit to, I guess, what would that be? I guess that would be geometry or no algebra. I don't know, one or the other. But you have your sine wave. So the sine wave goes up, and then it comes down, and it goes
bro.
back up.
You got a lot of people that probably didn't even make it to algebra in high school,
I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
in
That's what
college school.
always that's what always pops up in my mind when I think about the market and what we're experiencing, what we're going through, is because you're
Yeah,
gonna have like they say, what goes up must come down.
I'm down.
You're gonna come down, but then you're gonna come back up again. So right now, excuse me, I'm sorry. When we first came in, we were on an upswing. The market was
Lovely.
going up, and I mean, getting $3 a mile was not a challenge at all. Basically, $3 a mile, I would say you could agree or disagree with me. I felt like that was the floor.
Yeah,
$3 a mile is like, okay, that's to be expected.
yeah.
Like we need to push for like 4.
I remember a client that I had that they're not with me no more because something happened to their driver. But I remember them saying like, "Hey, can you get us 330 or 350? Because $3 a mile, they wasn't happy with $3 a mile. They
Right.
were like 330 or 350, and this was before the gas prices really went up. So $3 a mile wasn't even that back in the day. If you was getting $3 a mile, your carrier was looking at you like you ain't doing
Right. Right. So the thing to me is, and again, going back to what Alex said, Alex always said, he said, you try and don't guarantee anything, but I believe we used to use the word quota. The
it.
quota
Yeah,
was $5,000 a week, and we'll keep your rate per mile. We'll keep it at $2 or above. And so, what I'm saying, when he's saying that, and then you come into this market, and this market, like I said, the floor is $3. It's like $2 a mile. Like why would anybody even take anything for $2 a mile? Five
like
thousand
wow.
dollars a week. Like why are we doing $5,000 a week? Like I got power only. I'm chasing loadouts, and I'm still doing $8,000-9,000 every week.
Yeah.
But but now we understand what he's talking about.
Yo, I can't even lie, and I will admit to it. When I got into the game, I literally forgot that what Alex said, because I was like you said, we came up when everything was $3, $4, $5, and I was like, "Heck, he talking about?" And I didn't like Leesh is saying in the comments, I didn't under promise and over deliver. I was just like, I can get you 8 to 10, and I was getting the carriers 8 to 10, like on my on my flyers that I post in Facebook groups. It was making 7 to 10 a week. And I was arrogant with it. And I was doing it. But now it's like, I remember it's like, we were taught 5 max and to under promise and over deliver. And that's what pretty much I'm hearing all of my friends, the people I look up to, mentors, everything, that they are averaging 5 to 6, 7, maybe 8. Now, this is not talking about flatbeds. This is just from dry vans to reefers and for power only that I've been hearing that's averaging that. Well, have you heard anything from you?
No, that's the same thing I'm hearing now. I would like to know who's doing 5, 6, 7 consistently running just power only and not using loadouts how we do. You know how we do.
No.
We run loadouts and then so you basically convert power only to a dry van. But yeah, man, it is what it is, like that's the other thing that Alex said that I appreciate. He said if you're gonna get into the transportation industry, dispatching is something that's good to get into because the barrier of entry is low and you're not like tied to any like super expensive overhead. So you don't have a truck note, you know what I'm saying? You don't have these $1,500, $1,600, $1,700 insurance payments every month. You're not worrying about fuel costs. I mean, you are for your carriers, but it's not, affecting your pockets personally, like to the point where it's like, man, I got to keep my truck on the road, but I can't afford fuel. So I think that's it's a very good position to be in, but you got to know what you're doing. You got to have, some decent marketing skills because there's other dispatchers out here. It's competition. So you got to be able to talk that talk. And I think the most important thing is you just got to know how to communicate and just be, transparent and basically let your carriers know what's going on. Like what we're dealing with now, what's going on with this market. We got to basically be able to communicate with them, communicate with brokers. And we are literally the middleman. We going back and forth between the two all the time. So.
What's the name want to come on with us real quick? Don't come in. Man, I'm old, man. I'm trying to learn this. Y'all forgive me, yo.
What's up,
there
Leesh?
you go.
So, I have a lot to say, but not really have to say a lot. But it's just about really just booking smarter loads. We talked about this.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm not hitting those $8,000 numbers. I'm just not. No, I'm not. None of my drive-ins, no, we're not booking anything over 300 miles.
Yeah.
Because you have to understand that if you're booking those loads over that, like there is so bad, it's like $800. You don't pay $800 for like 500 something miles. You're like, wait, what? You be like, it really catches you off guard because you really not expecting them to say that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's like when you get that and it's repeatedly, you like, hold on. We got to do something a little bit different. And I don't even know if anybody caught what Saeed said during the call. He said, you got to book shorter loads. You got to book lighter loads so you can be able to turn the truck over at this point twice a day.
Yeah.
And I did that yesterday. I literally turned the truck over twice. We did $1,100 in a drive-in, but it totaled out to like 319 miles.
Dang.
The loads one was 15,000 pounds, another one was 20,000 pounds.
Yep, nice and light.
That's nice.
Very
but like,
nice.
So I'm still trying to figure out, even if you think you're hitting that $8,000 mark, did y'all even incorporate the gas?
Yeah.
Did y'all incorporate the deadhead? Did y'all break down the numbers so well that you still feel like y'all still making that carrier $8,000 a week? They not gonna tell you that part.
We know they're not netting 8,000.
You know what I'm saying? But you got people out here that say, yeah, my drive. No, y'all not. Stop. Just stop.
6 and 7.
It's about being realistic, like right now. Like we all as dispatchers, it's like, yo, we gotta build like a whole union. Like something got to get here. It was so bad. Like me and Ebony was on the phone, time of the essence. I love her energy. That's my heart right there. We was literally on the phone. And I called her. I was like, "Yo, I'm about to get an electric scooter. We gonna see what we can haul with that."
Yo, go get that car that I posted the other day.
When I saw that, I was like, "Yo, if it got wheels, we can move it."
Yeah.
Oh, he's pulling the flatbed with a Prius.
The flatbed hot shot with a Kia, man.
Yo, like no lie. Like, can we do this? Can we get the electric scooter out here? All we gotta do is charge it up.
Let me say this for all the dispatchers, because I want to give a shout out to James and Leesh. If your circle, you gotta have people that you can count on in your circle and that can strengthen you. Because I'm not gonna lie, this last month and especially yesterday has been like I was tested, yo. Like seriously.
Did I not talk to you,
bro? Like I hit you last month. I remember. I'm like, yo, what do you do when you stress? You was like, yo, take a shot. Like that ain't working.
You're gonna be an alcoholic with that advice.
I know, but I mean, her encouraging words, her telling me certain stuff, and you, when I called you yesterday, like I literally was considering going back to my job, yo, because it's that rough out here. And I would say that to dispatchers, if you don't have people in your circle that you can call on and that can give you good advice and talk you off that ledge, man, you better get them. You better get them, because if you go tell somebody else that person gonna tell you, oh yeah, why would you deal with that stress? Go on back, man. But these two right here and other people, but I say these two definitely right here more than anybody else, because they talked me off the ledge plenty of times, and it's great. Even just they talked me off the ledge. I can say this, so I would say make sure you have some people in your circle that can build you up and talk you off that ledge. But like, go ahead. I just had to say that and give y'all flowers for that right there.
Appreciate
that. Thank you, brother. Thank you. I mean, we always, we talk several times a day, every day, because always bouncing stuff off each other and everything.
Yo, this man talks so much. I know his wife probably think we got a bromance going on, something like that. Not to mention, I live in Atlanta, so she definitely probably think I'm hitting on him.
Nah, she know what time it is, man. She already know. It's
not that way. And no hate on anybody who go that way. Let me put that out there, but you know what I'm saying.
Do whatever you want.
I don't believe that way.
I believe two consenting adults could do whatever they want to do, but as for me, that's my consenting adult is Mrs. Alana Claybrooks. That's my consenting adult. So
you don't rock with me no more? You don't rock with me? That's how
you like with certain things like that.
No, I'm joking. But no, it's definitely tough times. And if you think you're about to get into this dispatching game and it's gonna be easy.
You gotta know what you talking about. Don't be selling these people no dreams. Because at this point, people shooting, stabbing, and killing. Like, they will do that for their family. No, and I'm saying that because you can't promise them, yeah, I'm trying to make 10,000, this, that, and third, and you only made 3. That carrier is going to come find you. I'm telling you. You're going to be like, I didn't book a semi-truck in front of my house, but it's here. Mm-hmm. He coming. Oh, he coming.
Nah, definitely.
You
definitely
promised something that you couldn't deliver, especially when you just starting out.
Yeah. I had to pretty much, I think 2 weeks ago or last week, I had to sit down and talk to all my carriers and let them know, like, this is what it is. And I was pretty much to the point that it was like, whoever was going to give me opposition, I was willing to walk away. I didn't want to, but I was willing to like walk away, because anybody that's not believing that these rates what it is, they're going to call you stress. They're going to cause you stress, and you need to leave them.
Yeah.
And peace of mind is a mug. Trust me.
Listen, after I let those box trucks go, like I said, if don't nobody want to believe what I'm saying, I'm not here to convince you so I can dispatch your truck. That's not what I'm here for. But if I'm telling you something that I know for sure, and you like, nah, it's some other way, why are we even talking about this if you know more than me?
Exactly.
Make sense? It's just like I'm not here to go back and forth with you for what.
So,
They
so
going off
Leesh,
that.
let me ask you this: how do you feel about? Because I saw, I'm in the group, the Good Energy Dispatch group, and so I pop in. I'm not as active as I used to be. I pop in and out,
Hey, Leesh, you
and
could have no poker face. Let me tell you that. You need to wear some glasses, some shit like that, yo.
no. It's not even. I'm not even. I'm not trying to. No, I'm not.
Can you play
It's a
spades for
very
her, bro?
simple. It's a
Yo,
very
you
simple
could play.
game.
I'm just saying, you could play spades where it'd be like, yo, Leesh,
Right.
yeah.
She wear her emotions on her face.
Yeah,
Like,
I'm like, yo, we going six. And she'd be like,
I need to be like freaking Catwoman or something, like be like a vigilante or something.
so
It's
so
even.
all I
But go ahead, go ahead.
all I want to ask you is this. So how do you? I saw somebody post like maybe a few days ago. I believe I said something to you about it, Cares. But people in here talking about I'm gonna charge 4% or 5%. So it's like these new people will come in and they first of all,
fucking up again. Ooh,
when
my
when
bad.
the rates
Who's
were
that?
high,
Who's that?
10% was like I can understand how some carriers could feel some type of way about it. I mean, I never charge less, but I can understand. But now it's funny now that the rates are like the way they are and the amount of time and energy and effort that goes into like securing like a good load and just the back and forth negotiating. Like these brokers, they holding on tight to that money. So it's like I feel like now we deserve the 10% even more than when things were going really really well. So what are your thoughts on these newbies coming in and they like, oh, I only charge you 4% or 5%.
I think they need to sit down and do some more research.
I don't
Cause
think, here's my thing.
you don't got enough skin in the game to be charging something like that. 4% is something that you charge when you working under another dispatcher. That's not something that you do when you just starting out with your business. Are you doing it to gain more clients? So are you doing more quantity over quality of service? That's going to be my first question. If you only charging 4%, my next question is a carrier. How many carriers are you dispatching right now? I want to
Uh,
know. Because
And all
what
your,
if I, for that 4%, what if you get crappy service?
and does everybody speak English?
They like, yeah, you only 10
nah, they
miles.
don't
You
speak
mean
English.
100
Can you
miles away?
understand them?
I
uh,
met a carrier who did that, where they had, dispatch services from, another third world country. And they was just like, this person was shooting them out 100 miles dead. And I'm just like, what?
yo, I just noticed something, bro. I went live on my
On your personal, you
on my
didn't.
personal. I ain't go live on my what's the name,
You didn't
yo.
go live on your business.
On my business. I'm like, I'm looking at people. I'm like, yo, he following me. I'm like, oh, yo, let's keep it going. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
It's it puts us in a tight niche, I believe, because it's just like, well, they're only charging this is their third. Okay, what are you getting for that 4%? That's the same thing. Like for some people, are you gonna go to Walmart or Target? I'm going
Exactly.
to Target. I still haven't heard anybody say another name for Walmart yet. Walmart is Walmart. Rollback prices. And you go to
See,
Target, it's different.
you see the difference in when you go to Publix or you go to Walmart or you go to Target or you go to Walmart. It's a difference. They shut down earlier too. They so bougie. Publix and Target shut down like 10. Like you, like dang.
Walmart 4 hours. Is my life at risk at 24 hours? You never know. It depends on where you go.
Yeah.
Target ain't having it.
Nah. Nah, Target ain't having it.
So it's that right there. But then you got people coming. Yeah, I'm starting my dispatch company. So I just want to know, I'm trying to hire like 5 other dispatchers, to run my company. Did you even dispatch a truck yet? That's what I want.
I say this:
Dispatchers who didn't even dispatch yet.
if they charge them 4 to 5%, I feel they won't last long. Because I remember my first carrier, I charged 7%, and it still hunts me to this day. When if if I send a load in today it was 2 loads, and it was like 3,300, and I charged her 7%. And instead of me getting $330, I think I got like 2 something. That hurt. You know what I'm saying? And if I'm charging 5 to 4% and knowing all the work I'm doing, they're not gonna last.
What if
They're
I'm
not gonna last.
still on food stamps?
You said what?
You definitely still on food stamps. That ain't enough.
Nah. And you're not offering good service if you're doing that.
I just don't believe so. But you're not that big of a company to be charging that much. Nobody knows you. You only got like 200 or something followers. I'm questioning all of it.
Leesh, I only got 200 followers. What you trying to say? So she just shot me, man.
That was cold-blooded.
Hey, and then she laughing, yo. Look at that.
That was cold-blooded.
Cold-blooded. God dang, Leesh. Yo, no, it's all good.
Follow probably on your business page.
Same thing, man. Both ways. A gem that I definitely give dispatchers though, which I don't think a lot of dispatchers do, is starting their day early. Because I've talked to some, and some that hopped in my DM and asked me for advice. Is a lot of them try to start at like 8 o'clock or like 8:30, and it's like,
start?
Huh?
How early do you start?
I get up honestly at 6:30. I say I start at 7. I just get up at 6:30 just to kind of like mope around and look at the weather. But I start, like today I started at 7 because I know you can start emailing and some people you can call. So I started at 7. And I was behind the 8 ball today, so I had to start at 7.
So, yeah, you know what? I'm glad she put that there because I was trying to figure out why some people...
4:30?
4 o'clock in the morning.
She might be in California, right? She Pacific time? Because I know I started at 6:30 because it's 7:30 Eastern.
She in Texas.
She over Eric Thomas.
All right.
But I'm like, 4 o'clock? Who up? Who trying to book a load that early?
Nobody.
Yeah, it's not. Nobody's in the office and they're not answering the phone. And a lot of these brokers, they work.
She go work out.
I can hear kids and stuff in the background, so they don't like they be wiping the sleep out their eyes at 7 o'clock in the morning.
While I'm trying to book the load.
Brokers, these brokers, I be trying to be professional and put on my white voice. These brokers are rude, yo. Brokers be chewing while they talking to me. A lot of brokers just be like, hey, how can I help you? What you want? I had one broker ask me what I want one day. I'm like, no. Like, brokers rude. Brokers rude, yo.
Just say what I want to say, but I can't.
Yeah, go ahead and tell her what you told the brokers. if nobody didn't know, Leesh told the broker to eat a dick. Pause.
When I called the broker, I swear I cannot make this up. He was just partaking in extracurricular activities. I said,
whoa.
Wow.
For real?
Can I get this load for 2,000? Talk to him right out his drawers. Okay.
I
need the money.
I need the money.
I said they be working from home.
Finish doing it. Just send the money over. He good. Call me.
Nah, I have met nice brokers. We've met nice brokers too, but I'm just saying some of them are rude.
And let me ask y'all this. Who consistently, in your opinion, I know I got my answer, who consistently, like, which brokerage has the nicest brokers? I'm going to see if y'all say the same thing. Really?
Hands down.
Who you say,
Who?
Chop Tank.
Which company has the nicest brokers, like, consistently that you've run across?
Man, I'm all over, man. I'm like a dispatching thought, yo. I go to everybody, so I really don't know, yo.
Hey, for me,
the new one. That's one.
Dispatching thought. I will tell you because
I'm like LeBron James. Whoever giving the best rates, I'm going. I'm taking my business to South Beach, yo. My bad. Go ahead.
In my experience, the best one has been Molo. They have like the friendliest,
Molo, yes,
like just
it's
most
good.
polite. They got the best brokers.
They bug you too. They'll bug you.
When they got a load, yeah. They be like,
Oh, they'll
hey,
bug you.
you got a truck in
That's why
San Antonio?
they do give good loads.
Molo?
I got another but then today I found a new one, VHI. That guy I literally did the math and everything. I was like, yeah, I need 18. He was like, sending it over right now. You ain't even arguing for the 1,800.
Could have got more.
I was
Hold
looking
up.
for an argument. Like, I'd be ready at this point. He didn't even argue with me.
That means he got more. That's what I'd be like, I should have asked for 3,000. Yo,
now.
So somebody in the comments said TQL, and I think they smoking because TQL they horrible.
It depends on who.
I wouldn't say horrible, but they don't have not across the board. Sometimes they rude, sometimes they nice.
Man, TQL is horrible, bro.
Man, when I was doing box trucks, it got so bad. The guy would pick up the phone, the load already booked. Clicked. I'm like, hello.
They don't even ask you to hold on no more. They just be like, thank you for calling TQL. That's what you hear.
Oh, TQL, this load is already booked. Click. Did he just say he called
I've had that a few times. I'd be like, hey, man, I'm looking at this load from Atlanta going up to Raleigh. Covered. Click. Dang, okay.
That's a fact.
That's funny. Well, Leesh, I think I heard you say something. Correct me if I'm wrong. When you were saying you got that 1,800, were you saying that you were just now you just to the point when you're asking for a rate, you're already waiting for them to be defensive?
I'm in full body armor. I'm ready to go toe to toe with you to get what I want. And he argument with me, and I'm like, the hell? And he literally sent it over.
But Leesh, like you asked for 18, but that's not really what you was ready to settle for, because you're gonna ask above, right?
But I was above the market, and he gave it to me.
So what was your real number? Where you've been like, okay, let's make a deal right here. What
If
was
I
you really
had
at?
to make a deal, my absolute lowest was going to be 16, and that was still within the broken carrier spot. But I asked for 18. I shot high, and he gave it to me.
Question. Let me ask y'all a real question. I want y'all to keep it 100. In this market, when you're asking, you know how we supposed to ask for like 300 or 500, 400 more, whatever. Have y'all been a little scared to ask for 500 more and maybe just ask for 200 or 300 more?
No.
Huh?
I'm ready to spill out why I'm asking for what I'm asking for.
So you never ever was like, it's late. I need to maybe not ask for 500 more. I'm gonna ask for like three this time because I've been getting turned down.
Nope.
I've been there. Nah, I can't lie. Leesh got the heart of a lion. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I've been like, man, it's getting late. You know what I'm saying? It's 1 o'clock. I need to get this truck moving. I'm not aiming that high.
Hey, she said she. Like, what's old boy from the office?
From the wire. From the wire. Listen, you have to. Because you get the screen again.
That's Clay Davis. Clay Davis.
Yo.
Councilman Clay Davis. You watching drug money.
Yo, she is crazy, yo.
You have to ask because you just don't know, and it might really catch you off guard. You like, wait, what?
So, hold on, see what DIPPD.
I asked for 150 over.
That person just said.
Yeah,
I've had that happen to me. They'll do it right from underneath.
But then I'll like, I'll be like, hold on. I'm like, so wait, y'all not considering that I gotta go through? Like, this is how I did it. I said, my guy got to pick up over top of Pittsburgh, but we got to travel through Pittsburgh. It's very hilly up there. We got wind drag up here in the north area. We got to get back on 80, which is still going to go up and down just to get into Jersey. We're going to get caught in traffic. We did all of that. I'm spilling all the tea. Now, how much you said again, what you trying to offer? Because I'm trying to tell you it's going to cost me this much. I'm going to burn this in gas. I'm only going to make $100 profit off of this. Lying. I'm lying.
Yeah.
I'm so lying.
I think that what you're doing, like with the geography and everything, that definitely does work. I just know because I work a lot out of the Southeast and in Texas, and in Texas it's flat and open, and
It's flat. Yeah, I
like,
don't
we
know
don't
what
care
your
about
Texas is down there.
ain't no hills and stuff. It's like, hey, look, it's straight shot from point A to point B. So you just gotta, you know what I'm saying? You gotta take
get it how you live.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm pulling everything out the bag. I'm full ready, on guard. I'm ready to argue. But the fact that he didn't put up an argument with me, I was just like, what the hell?
Leesh be arguing. She be acting like an ex-boyfriend over there. Look, you gonna give me this load, yo.
I'm a whole money monster. I turn right into Meek Mill on you. I'm a money monster.
I like it. I like it. I love it.
But then it's still, I still think too, like even with that, it's about how you approach the situation too. There's been a lot of times where the brokers are equally frustrated as us, and believe that it's our job to say, "Good morning, how you doing today?" Oh, nothing. How can I help you? Wait. Before we even get into this about how I can help you and you can help me, can we get our energy together? What is going on? Are you okay? He like, yo, you the only one who asks. I need to know because I need your energy to be right. So when you quote me for what you think you need to give me, I'm going to counteract. I'm telling you that right now. So let's get this back together and we're going to start from the beginning. How you doing?
I'm not gonna lie. When we had our interview and I heard you say that, I actually tried. I've been stealing that. I told the dude today from TQL I got a load, and I was lying. I was like, man, I'm like, you got the voice to sound like you need to be on ESPN. And he started laughing. And he was like, but I made him feel. I guess I made him feel good, and he ended up giving me what I wanted.
Like
so you're right.
Human, just like us. And if we don't come with the right energy, it's just like, how are we going to get what we asking for? We got to go far and beyond of what everybody else had been calling for or how they had been approaching them. They might just give it away to us for more money because of how we just came into it.
That was I will say this. Starting early and starting the day ahead helps me out a lot. Like just not starting earlier, but if I book my loads a day ahead, that makes everything easier, and that's less stress on me. I'm able to be more arrogant when I ask for what I want to ask for because I know I got a whole day ahead, so I'm not trying to book a load pretty much on the same day. That makes my job. What do y'all think about that?
I feel like sometimes like I'll see the load there the previous day, and if I see it again like early in the morning refreshed, I know they're a little bit more desperate to get rid of it.
Yeah. So you be waiting on purpose?
Hell yeah.
This I be like, yo, I'm trying to get it early. I try to for all my carriers, I try.
You understand they still gonna have multiple people calling them about this load. So if they're not budging, it's like I'm not budging. They gonna be a little bit more eager to call. Yo, I think we need to crank this up another 200. I think we need to crank it up another 500 because people ain't budging on what we posted it for.
No, I feel that, but you called. Yo, I told you one day she called me. I told you this, man. She called me like one day and showed me her board. Like, yeah, I'm booked for like the next 3 days. I'm like, nigga, get off my phone. I was stressed out. I think I had like people canceling stuff. Like, yeah, look at my board. I got this. I'm like, get off my phone. I'm over here stressed.
To me,
I'm not today. Today was a hard one. I had 3 loads canceled, 3 drivers, 3 loads canceled.
They got there and it was canceled, or
one on the way. She was going to Laredo to get a load that was going to take her to Dallas. That load canceled. I had a dude pretty much. He was going he just got unloaded, and I emailed the broker and I said, hey, he's on the way. And they was like, for what load? I already knew it was a problem. He was like, oh, we already recovered that. I'm like, thanks for letting me know that. I texted him that. I emailed him that too, just like I was. Sometimes I just like,
they get snippy with us and don't think we
snippy back. Forget being professional, yo.
Yeah,
That went
It
right
was
out the
nice
door
of you
real
to let
quick,
me
right?
know that. Huh?
That went right out the door, right?
Yeah, I think it was LTMS. I don't know if you ever dealt with them
I wish
before,
they
but
had emojis on the computer.
yeah. And I had another driver pretty much in Philadelphia. I hate PA, man. I don't see how you be doing it in PA.
I be
Like,
swinging them trucks.
you the
I be
PA queen, but
swinging them things.
yo, PA give me trouble, yo.
I'm telling
Trouble,
you,
trouble.
the easiest lane, PA to Jersey, PA to Ohio, PA to Maryland. Easy, boom, boom, easy,
Yeah.
I can get
easy.
shit going there, but just right now, getting out is I can't get what I want.
Oh,
Can't get what I want. I still be trying to
if
get
you getting over $3 a mile,
huh?
you doing great.
Yo, I ain't gonna lie. Coming out of I had a driver had to take a trailer in Laredo, Texas. I got 350 a mile going to Dallas today. I found her
That's
another
what's
load. That
up.
load that she got that pretty much canceled on her. I got her 350 a mile going to Dallas.
How
Nice.
heavy was it?
It was 40, 42. I know the Leash don't believe in going over 40.
Nah,
To
that's
get you,
still
Leash.
good though. That's still good. Because like I said, Texas is flat, so it's
I
not as
mean, if your
Yo,
bad.
back
It's
is
not
up
as
against
bad
the
because
wall,
Texas
you
is
gotta do
flat.
what you gotta do.
yo, look, hey, I tell you, man, you would never play spades with me in your life, yo. Like, yo, we going six. She be like, what hand? She'll be,
So,
her face will be like, what? I'm trying to bluff. I'm trying to bluff them to go higher, and her face is like,
yo,
I got one and three possibles.
no beef. All of my managers that I've ever worked for, they like the only issue is you wear everything on your face. I'm like, then you already know what the hell I'm thinking because I know that you lying to me. Since you know that I know that you lying to me, you already know what I'm saying.
Hey, you already know. I don't even want to. I'm gonna keep this rated PG.
Lying.
Yo, you like this all you came with? I'm stupid. Anyway, we gonna keep it on dispatches.
So I draw. I put on my face mask just to be on Zoom, just so they don't see like the rest of my face. They're like, "Yo, she covering her face on the Zoom call. She in her own house." Yes, because if y'all saw my face, I'm telling you.
We see it. Anytime I say something, you like, yeah. Don't follow his advice on that one, y'all.
Did I say that? Did I say that?
Your face be like,
No, but like,
don't
no.
do
If
that.
you do a 42,
Yeah.
try not to let that really go the distance. You know what I'm saying? Don't let it go the distance. Now, if you just say you short running it like 100, 200, 300, all right. But 500, 600, nah, bro.
Bro,
We got
42 ain't heavy to me.
huh?
43, 44 is like heavy. 42, that's light
You
to me.
What's the difference?
who was
What's the difference?
please don't book anything over 35,000 pounds. I'm like, what? My max is 40. If I find a 40, you getting this 40. I'm not negotiating up with you. I don't confirm rate cons before I book them. I'm gonna just put that out there. I'm not doing it. I will not. I will not.
I got a couple carriers that want to get confirmed, and I confirm them because it's like they just it is what it is. All I'm gonna say is
Man, stand firm, man. Hold
I
nah.
know.
It's a
Be
little
a soldier,
different.
hold
Gina.
It's a
Be a
little
soldier,
different.
Gina.
It's a little different. It's a little different.
out.
Sometimes you just gotta give people what they want. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm gonna leave it at that.
Let me let me say this. Let me ask this, Leesh. What do you think? Like, because I don't like confirming either, but whenever I like Alex told us to when we first interview people, ask them all their requirements, so you don't have to call them. But let's say that their requirement is 40,000 pounds, and they don't want nothing over it. But you may get into a little tight spot that you might have to book something that's 44,000 pounds because you just got to get out of this market. I'm just giving you an example. Would you call them or text them then? Or would you just book it?
I'm booking it and I'm texting it afterwards.
Oh, yo, she got balls of steel, yo.
And I don't even got it physically. I really hate when you see the screen. I really appreciate that. Drop
She
the
got
mic,
some.
just walk
She got
off.
some. She got some titanium ovaries. We're gonna say that.
Nah,
Tell you.
I just by the time you gotta understand, you got multiple carriers. Like
Yeah.
I'm not doing all of that. If I find something good and I know I went above the market and I got the load for a decent price, no, it's not up for negotiation. You taking this shit. Period.
I can see that. I can definitely see that.
Yo, she putting the battery in my back, yo. She putting the battery in my back.
Because
So you gonna have some adventures tomorrow.
how are you going to make the carriers trust you? Like literally really sit there and think about that. Especially if you gotta call and confirm everything. What if every load that you find and you know you above market, you know that this is what this lane is paying, and then I guess they're just gonna sit there, right? You just gonna let them sit there?
I'm not gonna lie. I had a guy. I had a guy pretty much that I was booking today. My guy from PA, and I sent him. I hate to even admit, I sent him probably like 4 loads, and he was like, "Nah," and he sat today.
He would
I took, but
he
I
would
took your advice,
stop
huh?
out flyers.
Huh?
He would have been at the truck stop passing out flyers for my ass. He would have been doing something.
Because I sent him like I sent him some good loads. Well, the first 2 was good. The
That
last 2
first one.
was kind of iffy
That first. You
because it
should have
was
took
like
that
it got
first
to
one.
the point that it was
It
late.
was getting later and later.
Yeah, but the 2 early loads were like good, and he didn't want them. He was being picky. But
Man,
the later it got, it was like, bro. But I started the last time I talked to you. I remember you told me it's like I'm not looking, and I was just looking on the board, just because. And I just shoot him some stuff, but.
see, and here's the other thing too, and I say this a lot of times to some of my carriers who just feel like they could just free. I want them to have the freedom to pick up the phone or call me, but if you could text me and it's not something like really crazy, don't call me because I got everyone who needs my services as well. Like it could be a true emergency, and I have this one. Oh my gosh, this one driver. He literally, we got a problem. There's a trouble in paradise. What's going on? Oh, the gas is like $5.9. Get off my phone. Stop playing with me.
Yo.
We
were just talking about this.
I don't know when. I'm still sitting in the staging area, and I don't even know like what's going on. Okay, Harold, I told you if I Google the number, you can still physically see me on hold with the other phone. And I've been on hold for 47 minutes. Why you didn't take your fat ass out the truck and walk up there to see what the hell is going on? Stop leaving the screen. Because
Yo,
here's the thing. No.
it's real. It's real.
Here's the thing. We are here at point A. They are all the way over in point B. How are we supposed to? You gotta walk over there. You the driver.
Yeah.
What you want me to do? I can sit, but if it's late and the after hours is going to do exactly what we could have done was Google the number or call the number to whoever in receiving. They're just going to delay it by an extra 30 minutes to say, yeah, they're getting ready to put them in the door. I could have did that in 2 minutes.
Yeah. I'm walking up there.
You could have just walked. That's it. They're about to give me a door. Don't call me no more.
Do you tell them this? Do you tell them this or what?
No BS. I'm not bullcracking. I said, Harold, I'm at my daughter's eye appointment. What's wrong? These people act like they didn't even want to take the flowers. And did you push it off the cart? Did you push the cart off the trailer? Yeah, it's there, but it really delayed, with traffic. Let me know when you get to the third stop, Harold.
Yo, Leesh, you need to You need to have another course of what not to goddamn take off drivers, yo. You know.
It's going to take you away from doing your absolute best for your other carriers if
Yeah.
you continue to nurture these damn adults.
You're right.
It's like baby incest. It's like you popping your titty out your damn chest just to spoon feed them. I'm not doing it. Your wife at home. If she want to do that, that's fine. I'm just not doing it. Your
Yo.
wife where? Call your mama. I am the dispatcher. No, I'm not calling you for every load. If I know that this is a good load, we taking it. Period.
She right, man. I promise I was feeling that way today. I'm doing all this crap.
These carriers gotta trust us. They don't get 8 to 10% for no reason at all. If you gotta do all of that, dispatch yourself. What are we doing here? No. Nope.
You're right. You're right. You're right.
She right, man.
But it's all about, to me,
do
it's
they
all about setting
know
the
why the
precedent,
horse
too.
is the opposite way? Do they question why the horse is in the middle? If they like it, they just gonna buy it. They gonna say, yeah, we gonna take this back to a polo store because we really want it right under here, under the breast. It doesn't. Like, no. That's just what it is. If you don't like it, go somewhere else. Go to Nautica. Go get the boat. You ain't got to get the horse with the man on it.
She lost me. I got it now. I got it.
If you don't like it,
I was close for a second. Now you're right. You super.
I think the hardest thing is you got to set that precedent from the beginning. You guys just,
That's why I tell
you got to let them know what time it is.
From the rip.
Yeah.
Dang. She gave us $1 million worth of game today, James. We needed to hear this.
Driving fast.
Everybody needs to hear it. I think.
Hey, James, you better get on your post. You better put on your back brace and act like you know what's going on. I don't want to have to come and see you.
Nah, it's gonna be some conversations we're gonna have soon, but we just gotta. I don't know. It's a process. It's a process. So.
He's still thinking about it. What you doing, Mr. Good Vibes?
What's up?
What are you doing? Are you want to have a backbone or what?
Have a back.
That's what I would need to know. We going to hit right on the nose.
I will.
People on this call. I'm asking.
I will have a backbone. I will.
So when we
really
have another conversation, we're gonna see how he holding up.
Yeah. No, real talk. You speaking facts. But what y'all think about that the China lockdown and how it's gonna affect summer? Y'all think it's gonna happen or what?
I don't.
Hello.
I don't think it's going to affect us the way that it should. It's just more or less we have to dig a little bit more deeper and get consistent freight. You're not going to sit there and tell me how I just landed that damn near that $10,000 a week lane just out of nowhere. I kept digging. So the freight is here. We just got to put in a little bit more work. We can't depend on the load boards. I told you, send out the email blast. You never know what dedicated lane that they may have. You never know.
I think the one thing that's difficult though with dedicated lanes, at least for I can't speak for carriers 100%, but I know for me is because my carriers are running power only, so we busy chasing loadouts, you know what I'm saying? So none of my carriers have trailers right now. So I'm literally chasing loadouts around the country, not chasing them because I got some brokers I work with pretty consistently, but it's like if you wake up in the morning, you go to your truck and your trailer's sitting right there, it's one thing to get a dedicated lane. But when you got to go drive 2-3 hours to go get it, I mean, even if you go to the same spot every single week, which is what I do with like my Texas carriers, still, it's just like, it's just annoying, man. It's inconvenient. So I mean, I'm with you. Like, I think, dedicated lanes is where it's at, definitely. But it's just a matter of they got to have the equipment.
So what are you doing to challenge your carriers? When you sign them on as power only, do you ask them what their goals is? What are
Mhm.
you? What is the driver bringing to the table? I don't want.
I,
I don't want you to just say, "Yeah, I got my 30 and I got a truck, the hot dog without the bun." What else are you giving me so that you can make these numbers that you think in your head that you want to make? Are you giving me a hazmat endorsement? Are you giving me a tanker endorsement driver? Do he have a twit card? These are the things that y'all should be asking up front for it to be a little bit more realistic. So y'all want to make the carrier think like, well, oh shit, like maybe I do need to get somebody. Maybe he do need to take off before we start to get that twit card, them hazmat, them endorsements. Yes.
but I'll tell you what happened to me though. Like, when things were up, like into the summer, going to the fall of last year, I had two carriers. One, we ran around like we was chasing these loadouts. One got a reefer, other one got a dry van. And when they got those trailers and they really start hitting them numbers, they was like, you know what, man, I appreciate everything you done. I'm out. So it's like you can help them get to that level, but I mean, and I don't take it no personal way. I mean, this is business. You know what I'm saying? We ain't friends. We work together. We business partners. So, but just from my experience, man, once you get them through that rough patch and they start seeing some money, and, they get hooked up with something. It's like, hey, man, I think I'd rather keep this 10%, and I can't be mad at them. Like that's a business decision.
Mm.
Usually they typically come back. I had a couple that come back. I was just like, you damn dummy. I tried to tell.
She ain't got no filter, bro. Filter, bro. Been broke.
Come back with their head down and their tail between their legs. I'm like, what you want? What happened? It ain't
What
working.
happened, po baby?
Tell me all about it.
Come on, baby.
And then yesterday's price ain't today's price.
Oh, 15%.
Well,
15.
we need to talk about the real future. We need to. This is gonna sound bad, but it is what it is. We need to wash out a lot of these carriers who don't have no business, having their own authority and everything, and we need to get back to the dudes that are serious and really know the game and really ready to run. Like we always talk about carriers, these dudes that bought the trucks at the top of the market, you know what I'm saying? With the rates being what they are, it's gonna be time to start turning these trucks in, turning some of these trailers in. When that happens, like maybe some of my guys can get some.
They 4 of my carriers already turned in their trucks.
Ooh.
So
what they go and do? What was their plan after they turn their truck in? Just go be company drivers?
MDS dispatch.
They probably went back to ShopRite, Target, Walmart.
Work there?
Drive for them.
Oh, I thought she was like they were bagging, like the bagger boys or something like that.
Nah, man.
Dang.
In the parking lot pushing carts?
They can't afford. The thing is, especially when they buy the trucks as an investment, their insurance is a lot higher and their liability. They can't.
So what do you mean by buying as an investment?
Oh, it's a big difference. But if you buy the truck as a owner operator where you hold your seat,
you saying
opposed to
hiring
you buying
a driver
as an investment and you put a driver in it. Those are different things.
Yeah. I'm familiar with that. Yeah, I understand what you're saying.
So that's why my partner, he pretty much had his CDL for 3 years now. So therefore, when we buy our truck, it's going to go in his name. I'm the investor. When we buy the trailer is going to be in my name. Payment and that, for the insurance not to be so high. He's not allowed.
How much more? How much more is it for you being an investor?
At least another $800 to like $1,500, but then the percentage to put down on the truck is about 30. Well, from what I'm hearing now, 35 to 50% of the truck.
Question: what would you guess for like a new driver? I know you wouldn't know, but if you had a new driver with a new truck and a new trailer, what would you probably guess their rate per mile supposed to be? Their break even point. What would you guess?
As far as like what the driver want to take home, you saying?
what would you say
These
that it
drivers are,
probably is?
these drivers are now asking for like 2,000 to 2,500 a week.
Mm.
So you got to make sure that you booking those loads efficiently, even if you below your break even or at the break even. They want their money, or it's nothing for a driver to dip on you or go somewhere else.
Yeah.
So I've watched owners literally like liquidate their account just to still pay the driver the amount that they agreed on. And I said, you'll have to stop agreeing to these terms and conditions. They are the driver. They don't own the company. But these drivers think that they own the company.
No, but I was asking, what do you think a driver with a new truck or owner operator with a new truck and a new trailer, what would you think their break even point would be? Just from your experience, what would you think?
As far as like their gross like per week.
Nah, what would they break even point be per mile? I know you don't know, but what would you say?
I would say like 60 to 65 cents a mile.
For everything?
Mm-hmm.
With a new truck and a new trailer?
We're talking about payments, insurance, fuel, all that stuff.
I know for one of
more
my,
than that.
I can say because I know some of the insurance payments because I see it because when you create the COIs, you see what they paying. So,
right.
One I saw for like
when she create the COIs, y'all that went over y'all head. That went over a lot of y'all newbies' head.
I've seen 1,800 for a monthly payment. And I've heard them say like with the truck note, it might be about $2,000. But then they don't even tell you that they might be leasing the truck, and they're like, yeah, I got my truck.
Yo, Instagram about to kick us off. They saying we got like 7 seconds left.
Are you